Hey guys, welcome back. The news is that if you have to get vaccinated with the COVID-19, you have an option where you do not need to get injected anymore. Yes, India's first government-approved DNA technology with 67% efficacy, safety checked in 12 to 18-year-olds, and a non-injectable vaccine is available for our use now. So this is the gist of the video, but if you guys want to know a little bit more about this vaccine, that is, how does it work, why is it different, what are the advantages and what are the drawbacks, then this is the video for you to watch. Before we start talking about the vaccine, I would like all of you to know that a lot of virologists and researchers are really excited about this DNA vaccine, and the reason is that more than 160 DNA vaccines are under trial for many diseases which human beings suffer. HIV and a few cancers are among the diseases for which DNA vaccines are being researched right now. So the success of this DNA vaccine in a general population would be a real strong jab in the arm for all the researchers. And this is why we are really excited about this vaccine. Now coming to, how is this vaccine different from all the other vaccines we have heard about? This is the first DNA vaccine. So let me simplify it for you. DNA and RNA are molecules which carry genetic information from parents to children. So basically, they have information on how we have to react to whatever life throws on us. So till now, the mRNA vaccines were going into the mRNA, and that was teaching your cells to produce a spike protein, and this spike protein, which is really similar to the spike protein of the COVID-19, was eliciting an immune response. So till now, it was the RNA which was directly being stimulated, and here we use plasmids, which are circular strands of DNA, and this goes inside the cell and stimulates the DNA of the cell to produce an immune response, which is namely the spike protein, which creates the immunity which we get from this DNA vaccine. All right, if that was too confusing for you, it's just another way to teach your body to produce immunity or a good immune response against the COVID-19. How is this vaccine different from the others? This is a DNA plasmid-based technology. I know it just is some words to you, but what it means is before this vaccine, it was really hard to stimulate immunity from human immune cells using a DNA plasmid technology. And this is the first time we were able to do it. So it's really interesting to identify how they overcame this problem. Instead of injecting it into the muscle where there are fewer cells which come and swallow up the vaccine particles, scientists injected it in between two layers of our skin, because there are more immune cells and more of those cells which will gobble up the vaccine particles, and it worked as it produced a very good immunity just with the DNA technology. Let's see what are the advantages. The advantages: 1, it is much easier to produce. 2, it is much easier to replicate production. 3, it is a much more stable vaccine. What does it mean? It means that the vaccine can be stored between -2 to 8 degrees for a long period of time. And there is a study which shows that when this vaccine was stored at 25 degrees centigrade for 3 months and tested after, the vaccine was found to be stable. This helps in equitable distribution of vaccinations, because in certain countries where you cannot maintain the cold chain, unstable vaccines cannot be used. Finally, what are the drawbacks of this DNA vaccination? 1, it is a 3-dose vaccination, which could put off few people. The second thing which I'm more concerned about is this is the first DNA vaccine which has been approved for COVID, and I would definitely like to see what the results of the phase 3 completed trials say. But all this said and done, we have a new weapon in our arsenal to fight COVID-19, and that's something we have to look forward to. And also guys, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe and share if you thought that this content was useful to you. And also every Saturday at 6 p.m. I host the Saturday ORTHO show, which is a show about orthopedics, sports medicine and regenerative medicine, and I make medicine and health interesting for you. So join in if you're into that kind of thing. All right, guys, signing off, Dr. Santhosh Jacob.